What if the person you cherish most is quietly nearing the end of their journey, and the signs are so soft you might miss them? Not because you're careless, but because they speak in whispers, gentle, spiritual cues that only a present heart can hear. The final year of an elderly loved one's life isn't marked by loud warnings. It's a sacred unfolding where the soul prepares for its next chapter, leaving subtle clues for those who listen closely. These signs aren't always physical. They're emotional, energetic, and deeply spiritual, inviting you to love more fully and honor the delicate balance between holding on and letting go. In this video, I'll share 5 subtle signs that may suggest an elderly loved one is in their final year. This isn't meant to spark fear, but to awaken awareness, to guide you toward presence, and to remind you that your love, your undistracted, open-hearted love, is the greatest gift you can offer in these fleeting moments. These signs are warnings, but they're also invitations to deepen your connection and cherish what remains. Let's explore them together. If this resonates with you, please like and subscribe to join us in exploring more moments of love and wisdom. 1. A silent withdrawal. The first sign arrives quietly, like a leaf drifting to the ground. Your loved one may begin to pull back from the world. This not out of sadness, but as a natural instinct. They might speak less, their once vibrant conversations replaced by long pauses. You may notice them skipping family gatherings, losing interest in hobbies, or sitting for hours, gazing as if saying goodbye with their eyes. They might not answer calls or seem distant, not because they've forgotten you, but because their spirit is turning inward. This is a sacred withdrawal, the soul loosening its ties to this world, like a ship preparing to sail. It's not rejection, but a gentle shift in focus. They may no longer care for news, plans, or even favorite meals. Honor this sign with presence. Don't push them to engage or fill the silence with chatter. Sit with them, hold their hand, ask softly, "What's on your mind?" Let silence become a language of love. In these quiet moments, you'll find a connection deeper than words, a bond that holds fast as they prepare to depart. 2. The body's quiet release. The second sign speaks through the body, in ways both tender and telling. Your loved one's frame may grow frail, their appetite fading, their movements slowing as if each step carries a lifetime's weight. Weight loss may appear, not just from illness, but from a body needing less of this world. Sleep may stretch long or turn restless, as if practicing for eternal rest. Their hands might tremble, their skin thin, and chronic ailments may worsen, or, strangely, ease as the body lets go of its fight. This is the body's quiet release, a sacred preparation for transition. Food loses its allure, water is forgotten, and energy wanes. The soul no longer craves earthly fuel. Don't meet these changes with fear or force. Offer gentle care, a sip of water, a warm blanket, a light touch, support without smothering, help without hovering. Trust the body's wisdom to know its path. Your love, expressed through small acts of kindness, becomes a bridge for their journey, honoring the dignity of this natural process. 3. A sudden burst of vitality. The third sign is a beautiful mystery, often mistaken for recovery. Your loved one may suddenly glow with energy, laughing with a joy you haven't seen in years, sharing vivid stories, or planning things they'll never do. They might rise with unexpected strength, their eyes bright as they recall old friends or dreams. These moments feel like hope, and you may think they're getting better. This is not always healing. It's often the soul's final radiance, sometimes called the last spark. The spirit gathers its light to shine one last time, to share, to connect, to leave a gift. Embrace this moment as a treasure. Don't assume recovery, but don't dismiss the joy. Listen to their stories, record their words, let them guide the conversation. If they speak of forgiveness or unresolved truths, receive them openly. This is a sacred window, a chance to see their essence in full bloom. Be grateful for this light. It's their soul saying, "I'm still here, and I love you." 4. A return to memory. The fourth sign is a tender journey through time. Your loved one may begin to live in the past, speaking of childhood as if it were yesterday, recalling forgotten names or places with vivid emotion. They might mention a long-gone parent, a first love, or a childhood home, their voice trembling with joy or sorrow. These aren't random thoughts. They're the soul weaving its story, preparing to carry it forward. This isn't confusion, though it may seem like dementia. It's purposeful, a gathering of a lifetime's moments. They may share regrets, joys, or lessons learned. Don't correct them or pull them to the present. Join them on this journey. Ask, what was that time like? Or tell me about that person. Be a companion through their memories, and you'll uncover not just their story, but the strength of the human spirit. By listening, you help them complete their life's arc, an act of love that resonates beyond time. 5. A peaceful acceptance. The fifth sign is the most profound, yet the hardest to see. Your loved one may radiate a quiet peace, a stillness that feels almost sacred. They may speak less, but their eyes seem to say, "I am ready." They might smile softly, gaze beyond you as if seeing something unseen, or speak of dreams filled with light or lost loved ones. There's no fear, no struggle, just a calm acceptance, a readiness the soul knows before the mind. This is not detachment but completion. The soul senses its time and embraces it with grace. They may say, "I've lived well," or "I'm ready to rest." Some describe visions of a path, a light, or a waiting home. Honor this peace. Don't cling with grief or try to hold them back. Sit with them, share a story, or simply be still. Let your love be their comfort, your presence their anchor. When the time comes, let them go with dignity. This isn't the end of their essence, but a return to something eternal. These signs, the silent withdrawal, the body's release, the burst of vitality, the return to memory, and the peaceful acceptance, are not just warnings, but invitations to love more deeply. The final year isn't a tragedy, it's a sacred passage, a time when the soul prepares to meet its source, like a river flowing to the sea. When you see these signs, don't sink into sorrow. Rise into presence. Be there fully with an open heart. Speak less, listen more. Cry if you must, but let your tears nurture love, not regret. Life's value lies not in its length, but in its depth. Your loved one's journey has been a gift, and now in these final moments, you can give back. Through your care, your presence, your grace, in letting go. I remind you, every breath is a miracle, every moment a treasure. Cherish it, and when the time comes, release with love, knowing that what matters most is not how long they stayed, but how deeply they were loved. If this touched your heart, please like and subscribe to stay connected with more messages of love and awareness. Walk with awareness, hold your elders with honor,